Hello. Hey, we got a sample today to try out. This was a gift in the last order. It's a ripe tea, Yunnan Sourcing Tang Hong Tieji. Yeah, that's 2012. So I've tried the 2014, which was my first ripe Pu-erh. I really didn't like it at first. I remember it was like, this tastes like greasy cigar butts. Thought this, I've never tried a ripe Pu-erh before, right? So I was like, I don't know what I'm looking for flavors, and I don't know if I brewed it right, but you know, I tried it out, and you know, it tasted like greasy cigar butts. But I spent what was it, like 30 bucks on it or something like that, and I'm like, well, I gotta drink it, right? So over the period of drinking it, I actually really began to like ripe tea. And I liked ripe a lot more than raw, because I ordered the 2017 impression with it, and I'm like, this just tastes like green tea. But that was my first raw tea as well. So, you know, with experimenting with those two teas, I learned to really like ripe tea, and I learned to really like raw, I guess young raw Pu-erh. This was in 2018, he's only a year old, right? So, yeah, anyways, so as I drank along, I have friends over to drink tea, and they'd be like, I'd ask them what they figured it tastes like, the Tang Hong 2014. They're like, oh, well, that's that tastes like Blackstone, like flavorless Blackstones, like the old cigars that we smoked in high school. But yeah, I thought that was kind of funny, because it's like, yeah, but like not like the end, like the first part of it, like the end of it when it's like nasty and greasy. And I was like, yeah, that's what I figured, greasy cigar butts. But you know, later on, you know, you brew it a little bit differently. You may literally get those creaminess notes and stuff like that. And then I ordered the Tang Hong Gong Ting, and that was 2011, I think. And you know, I started not liking ripe so much, and I tried some other ripe teas, and you know, I stopped liking them. But there's certain times of the day that I'll drink a ripe tea. And if it's really cold outside and it's getting winter, then I start to like them a little bit more. So I barely ever drink a ripe tea, but today I kind of feel like a ripe tea, so I figured I'll try this one. Just opened up this sample. I gotta pause this real quick. Sorry about that. I just had this nasty taste in my mouth. I find before I drink tea, I have to brush my teeth just to get like whatever's in there out. I don't use toothpaste because I don't like it affecting my my taste buds. But I think a nice you brush the inside of your mouth, and for me it just resets my palate. I don't know. I gotta brush my teeth before I drink tea. So I'm just gonna warm up this this guy one here. Really want to get one of those silver teapots they got on Yunnan Sourcing, or anywhere else really. I don't know where to find a nice one, but for me, they're almost too expensive. I can't justify spending $300 on a teapot, but they look really cool. And the one that I wanted are all sold out now. Just gonna put this sample back here. I'll set it there for now. But yeah, the ones that I wanted are all sold out. I like the Zishi style, the one with like the lotus flower on it or whatever one that Scott uses on his videos. He always has that one on his tea tray, and it's like, that's the one I wanted. And I was looking at buying it, and then just recently I was like, okay, maybe I'll think about buying it this time. And yeah, it's sold out, and I'm like, oh well. And I don't really like any of the other ones on the website, so. And we'll just put that in there. See if we get any aromas off of there. Smells like ripe tea. I don't know. That's with me. I haven't drank enough ripe tea to really know the difference between some, except for there's one that I've really noticed a difference with, and that was the Year of the Dog. I really enjoy that one sometimes. I don't like ripe tea all the time. 90% of the time when I start drinking a ripe tea, I don't even finish drinking the tea. Because it was just like not what I wanted to drink at that moment. And I find myself, I think I drink them a lot of times just for the sake of drinking them. Here, I'll use one of my fancy cups today. All right, let's drink this. Put a little rinse on there. I also grabbed a nice big mug so I can pour the rest of what I'm not going to drink right away in there. And that one's a little dirty. There, that one's clean. But yeah, when I'm doing these videos, I don't like having to drink the entire portion right away. Yeah, I don't know. I always have a hard time getting any discernible aromas from ripe tea. I know there's a lot of people who just love ripe tea, and for me, it's not the greatest thing in the world. I like get another chahai here. I can drink it a little bit faster if I have two, but you know, pour one into the cold one, and the cold one cools off the tea, and then I can drink it. But well, that's brewing up pretty. Yeah, anyway, so ripe tea is not usually my thing. Sometimes I'll drink it. Most of the time I don't like it. Sometimes I really enjoy it though. And I think this is one of those days where I feel like I could use some ripe tea. I made some butter tea once just using some regular butter from the store. Not yak butter or anything. It wasn't bad. And I think on a cold day, nice butter tea would be not bad. I think I used like 7 grams and maybe about a liter of water. I boiled the living hell out of it. Added some butter. I think probably like 2 tablespoons of butter. And a little bit of coffee cream. And like a pinch of salt. Try that. I personally think with ripe tea, you should brew it a little longer too. It's not going to get bitter. Trying to figure out what I'm getting off that. It's not bad. I brewed it a little strong, so it's coming in a little thick. It's pretty creamy, I guess. Smooth. No nasty flavors. I've had ripe teas that, you know, depending on how you brew them, you get like that really musty, dirty sock flavor or something. And I don't know. The taste of a ripe Pu-erh kind of throws me off sometimes. Get another brew going here. It's opening up quite a bit, so I won't steep it as long this time. Yeah, I bought this thing. It came in my last order. It's like those little filter that goes on top, and It works great, but most of the time I forget to use it. It's pretty thick and dark. It's ripe. Got some dark chocolate notes, I guess. If I wanted to give you some flavor notes, I'd say dark chocolate, maybe dried fruit of some sort. Really, really low on the dried fruit, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't know. Get another brew going here. So that would be 3. And this one will be 4. Let's keep track. So those leaves are, you know, they still got lots of, looks like they got lots of brews left in them. Oh, shit. I just, ow, it's hot. Tea etiquette 101. Just dumped my tea out on the table. The leaves. Get those back in there. It's not bad. I just washed the table, so it's clean, it's dry. Shouldn't affect what I'm drinking too much. Now I would like to know what TG the grade is for that. So we got some smaller leaves, but there's also like, looks like there's some large leaf in there too. Yeah, I don't know. Almost a saltiness to this tea as well. You get a bit of a saltiness. Very light, sweet. Almost like on the tip of your tongue, like it wants to be bitter, but it's not bitter. I think of all the Man Tang Hong series, I liked the 2014 the most. I'm not sure if I've tried them all now. I'm not even sure how many there is. I've tried the Man Tang Hong 2014, the 2011, and this is the TG. This is the 2012. And is that all of them? I don't know. Is there only 3? Is there 4? I don't know. So I'm still drinking number 3 here. So that's brew number 5. I'm getting ready there. I pushed a little harder because it was starting to get a little bit weak there on the last one. This is number 4. Here, I'll finish that off first. You know, people who like ripe tea, they like ripe tea. And they like the really mild, smooth creaminess of it. The dirty muddiness of it. I'm just kidding. Yeah, ripe's not really my thing. But I do drink it on occasion. So I'm drinking number 4 here. This one was getting a little bit thin. Start number 6. And then I'm gonna heat up that water. This is 4. Jump that away. That's number 5. Somebody on Facebook, I remember, was saying something about the year of the dog, that flavor that they couldn't pin down, and they were taking a walk on some forest or whatever, and they're like, you know, they smelt the wind blow the leaves, the wet autumn leaves, and that's what the smell you got. And he's like, wow, that's the smell I get from the year of the dog. And I'll agree with that. There was a smell, there was a taste to it that I was like, I couldn't really put a finger on. And somebody said wet autumn leaves, and I was like, wow, that's true. That's exactly what it is. And I think I like the year of the dog a little more than this one. I don't know. This did just come out of a sample pack. I like the chi on the year of the dog. So this is number 6 I'm drinking now. Still brewing in nice and strong. That was too hot. I should have drank this one first. This one was number 5. I really like making ripe tea when I'm camping. That's like my go-to tea when I'm camping and it's really cold and we're sitting by the fire. And everybody else, they got their beers and whiskeys and whatever else they like to drink. I don't drink. I'm an alcoholic. I'm in recovery. I got 3 years clean and sober. I did a lot of drugs. You know, after I sobered up, you know, I started doing things with my life and going back to school and these kind of things. And then eventually I found tea. And when I found tea, it was like this. I found something that I could enjoy in life again, like this, something that I can consume other than just coffee. Which I drank a lot of coffee and everything too, but I like the complexity of tea. Just tea in general, it's like this huge thing. So many different nuances. So that's number 5. That's getting really creamy, kind of like a butteriness to it. Salted butter. There's a bit of a saltiness to this tea for sure. Now that's hot. We'll go with number 7 real quick here. Creamy, buttery, I don't know. Chocolatey. A hint of dark cherries. So my big soup bowl, that's like halfway full. And, well, let's try it. It's good. I really like when you pour a little bit of each infusion into one big cup. And you get to see at the end how it all kind of just comes together, right? Because, you know, each infusion kind of, the tea changes, right? It evolves. In each infusion you have, it's like this, it's completely different every infusion. Not completely, but there's new characteristics per steep. And I do like how how it all comes together. So that's 7. This is 8. It's starting to look pretty thin now. So it's probably as far as I would go with brewing it, maybe. We'll see. See if I can push another, squeeze another brew out of it. I want to burn my mouth if I drink that. Pour it over here first. Dump that out. I'm not drinking with anybody right now, so it doesn't really matter. I wouldn't do something like that if I was drinking with other people. Dump my cup back into the chai. Still a lot of thickness, a lot of smoothness coming out on that. I like the mouthfeel of ripe tea sometimes, where it's almost like a fuzziness in your mouth. It's like, I don't know, if you had like a ball of silk, you were like sucking on it. I don't know. Yeah. A ball of silk, like soaked in ripe tea. You're like sucking the tea out of it. That's the mouthfeel. Yeah. I come up with some weird shit sometimes. So yeah, this is like pretty thin. Looks like just colored water now. So I'll just let that sit for a little longer. And we'll try it. What did I say, that was number 7 or number 8? I don't know. Either way. Let's drink it. I think this is number 8. Still coming up pretty thick, I guess. Not a bad color. But I don't know if you can see, it's a lot lighter than it was. I think this one's number 7 and that one's number 8. Do a quick. Yeah, let's go one more. Why not? For those people who like to watch videos that are 22 minutes long, at this moment anyways. Let's see if I'll... Videos that are 25 minutes long, just some guy drinking tea. When I first started drinking tea, I'd be watching these videos of people drinking tea. It was like 3 in the morning. Like, what the fuck am I doing up at 3 in the morning watching some guy drink tea? My wife would see me, like, she'd wake up and she'd like, look what I'm watching. It's like, this guy's like just sipping tea and like, she's like, what are you watching? She always calls me a fag. Because I drink tea. She doesn't anymore. I think she kind of understands that it's like an important hobby of mine, right? But a big thing with, you know, getting sober, and like I was a hardcore addict, like on the streets addict. And when you get sober and you find stuff that you enjoy in life, you tend to really obsess over them. And I'm not going to say that lightly. Like, that's like, you really obsess about things. Like, for a while, like, I had fish tanks and stuff. I still have a big fish tank here. I got to fill up with some water. You can probably see in the corner of my video there. But, it's like half empty. Just evaporates. It's really dry here, though, so it does that. But, you know, I once had a fish room, and I had, like, all these, I made all these fish racks. And it was, like, I had, like 6 fish tanks in this room. I built the fish tank racks out of like concrete cinder blocks on top with 2x4s on top, and yeah, I stack the cinder blocks up and then the 2x4s and then the tanks on top, and then I could stack more cinder blocks because I'd have them on end, right? So cinder blocks and more 2x4s and then tanks on top. So I filled up my room like that, and within a couple months, it got very moldy in there. I had to take them all down, and yeah, I kind of gave up fish for a while, and then I got this big 130-gallon tank. Here, I'm gonna end the video with that, but I'm gonna show you my tank. Doesn't really look very good right now. Okay, let's see if we can. Can you see that? See my fishies? My cichlids. My angelfish there. These are Venestus nimbichromis. And then Libidochromis cerealis. Anyways, this is a tea video, not a fish keeping video, so I'll leave it at that. I just figured I wanted to show you, so. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.